Good evening, professor and class. Today I'm going to speak to you about why I have become a substitute teacher. Ever since I was younger, it has always been ingrained in me that education is important. It's valuable to have a good educational foundation so that your career choices in the future are not limited. So with that, I had my first memorable experience in teaching when my aunt from South America came up from Chile, and she didn't understand English. She didn't know how to speak English. So I took the chance and I got my chalkboard, my colored chalk, and I drew vegetables and fruits on the chalkboard, and I would write the English name underneath it and teach her how to pronounce the name. And she would take the chalkboard and write the name in Spanish underneath so that she would remember what that fruit was or vegetable was. Another memorable experience for me was when, fast forward a few years, and my father was teaching an ESL class for adults in the evenings. And the adults would bring their children, and I would go with my father so I could watch their children, his students' children. And in the meantime, while I was caring for them, I would teach them English as well. They had a lot of fun, I had a lot of fun, and I found creative ways to, play games with them and teach them English phrases and words, and it was an experience. So with those two, I knew that I had impacted some lives in a positive way, and it was rewarding for me to break down some barriers, some educational barriers for people. So from there, I knew I wanted to be a teacher. However, after high school, I was not able to go to college right away, and I wasn't able to go to college until later in life. And then there was another roadblock, and I had children, and they started going to school. Now, the school that my children were attending were hiring for substitute teachers. So I dug into it a little further, got some information, applied for the job, and I got it. And almost immediately was asked to start taking over classes. So for me, this was great. It was a career test run. I can go in, I don't have a set class or a set subject, so I can, one day be in kindergarten and the next day be teaching 7th grade math. So you can really get a taste for the school and the different grades and subjects and really understand where you would like to be as a teacher, where I would like to be as a teacher. So it gave me personal growth in that aspect, and continuing to grow. I've been doing this for 4 years, going on 5. The other great thing about being a substitute teacher is that my schedule is absolutely flexible. I pick the days that I would like to work, and so I don't have to work every day. I don't have to work 5 days a week, or the 8 to 3:30, 8 to 5. And that allows me to finish our house renovations that we are doing, but has also given me the flexibility to go back to school and finish my degree, which is in communications. Funny, not so much education. So with that, those are the reasons why I have chosen to be a substitute teacher for now, and hopefully in the future possibly have a more concrete teaching career with the school. All right, I wish you all a happy Sunday and going into week 3. We'll see you guys soon.